Alright guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Julianne, but more commonly known on Instagram and Facebook as Financially Free with Jules. Today I'm going to go over my budget. So I'm coming off of 8 days of leave. I decided that I was going to travel up to Seoul and Busan. I currently reside in the Daegu area in South Korea, or that's where I'm stationed at. So my monthly traveling budget is $348 a month. That is 10% of my income. That is something that I'm continuously striving to stay under. However, sometimes it's a little more challenging. Getting to a lot of the Asian countries here is very inexpensive. So while I'm stationed here, I 100% want to take advantage of it. But again, I have to do this on a budget. So first, in today's video, we're gonna go over my budget, what I actually spent, where I went, kind of some of the things that I did. So let's get going. So when I go on vacation, I like to take notebooks with me. I like to write down everything that I've spent. And then on the one side, I like to put it by category. So whether it's food or transportation, miscellaneous, entertainment, etc. And I do that throughout the whole vacation so I can kind of keep tabs on how much I'm spending. So my total, again, that I told you for my budget was $348. But let me give you a breakdown of what I spent on this trip. I spent $159.57 on food, which is partially due Koreans really enjoy eating as a group. So there's very few places that you can eat here that you can eat solo, but I was doing a solo trip just because of the last minute-ness of it and the fact that I didn't have anyone local that could go with me. So that already put my food budget up a little bit higher than it normally would be. Lodging, again, normally if I would be traveling with someone else, then I would split the cost of lodging, but in this case I was traveling solo, so my lodging cost $186. That was for 6 nights in an Airbnb. That was for 4 nights up in Seoul and another 2 nights down in Busan. I would say for $186, it's not too shabby. It was a whole apartment with a single bed. They both had washers in it. And they also had some minor accommodations such as coffee, hot water, of course, baths and everything like that. So I would say for $186, that's a steal considering a normal hotel would cost probably $80, $90, $100 a night, depending on where you go. My transportation, I do have a vehicle here. I did not drive it. Tolls are very expensive and I just couldn't justify the cost of gas and tolls and maintenance and things on my vehicle. So I actually took from the Daegu area up to Seoul. I took a train, the KORail, and then from Seoul, when I was there, I used the metro system and the buses. And then from Seoul, I took a KORail train back down to Busan, and then used the metro system around Busan, and then from Busan up to Daegu. So I had some 3 big train tickets in the cost of this, plus of course the metro card. So I spent a total of $61.29 on transportation. $15 to $16 of that roughly was just on metro system, the subways and the buses to get around. So it's about $1 one way to go on the bus, pending how far you go. So I would say that was on point with my transportation. My entertainment cost was $56.56. That included going up to Seoul Tower. I saw the observation deck. It included a cultural experience where I got to eat some Korean foods and wear a traditional outfit that they had, which was really cool. So I think that was actually below my budget. I expected I was going to spend about $75, so $56 on point. And then miscellaneous is $28.48. That's gonna be things like a storage locker. I had to put my luggage in a storage locker twice because I arrived earlier than what I could get into the Airbnb. And then things like random miscellaneous things that I picked up, not necessarily souvenirs, but just under miscellaneous. So my grand total of what I spent was $491.90. Again, I told you my budget was $348, so I was $143.90 over budget. Had I had someone else go with me, I would have cut down my lodging in half. I think my food would have gone down. So I actually think I would have been under budget had I gone with someone, but $143.90 over isn't terrible for being gone for 8 days. I'll take it because again, less than $500 for 8 days worth of traveling, including everything, not shabby. If you have any questions, drop it below. If you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and push that subscribe button. Thanks, guys.